think we should, that's why you see something like the young man standing up against the tank in Tiananmen Square. I think we can all relate. Someone who's saying, I know I'm small, but I can make a difference even in something great and or massively threatening. My standing up makes a difference. And I think that's really important, because that's what moves all consciousness along. That we stand up to the guilt, the fear that's all around us in our lives. There's a lot of fear in our lives. I know you have fear in your life. We all have fear in our lives. But we got to look and we got to stand up to that with the truth. God is with me. I live and move in him. That's your truth. That's your reality. Let's go on to the next slide, Bill. Because guilt would have you believe that sin is real. What is sin? According to the Course, it's the thought, just the thought, that you could be separate from God. Now, it's just a thought, but it's a pretty big thought if you give a lot of power to it. And that's how powerful you are. You've given a lot of power to the idea that you could be separate from your source in God. You're separate from your source in love, in creation, in truth. That you, little you, don't mean nothing. So you've given a thought a lot of power. The strongest thing is a thought. Dictators and rulers do not like people thinking, because thoughts are what take down dictators and authoritarians. That's why they have to get rid of education. That's why they have to get rid of smart people. That's why they have to get rid of people to think. And religion, or I should say dogma, certain people who are willing to go to God without any intermediaries. You don't need a bishop or a pope, or you really don't need anybody to go to God. And I think more and more we're understanding that. But the thought that you have infinite access to all knowledge, all power, all glory is within you now, guilt would have you believe that is not true. Guilt would have you believe that you are separate. And only those people who have had the best education, or have been elected to the best offices, or have the best money, have the access to something that's going to be able to transform the world. That's not true. But guilt would tell us sin is real. Guilt would tell us God has to be angry at you, because if someone else separated from you, didn't agree with you on something or other, they'd get mad at you. They'd want to punish you. We see that happen in our world right now, in our politic. If you don't do what I want you to do, you're on my naughty list. I don't like you. Things might happen. Be afraid. So the next one is, we feel afraid and we feel lost. We don't know what to do. I don't know how to handle this. I'm so scared. I don't know what to do. Yes, you do. God is with me. I live and move in him. That's what you do. There is no hope, you think. Oh, all is hopeless. That man who stood up to that tank in Tiananmen Square didn't say all was hopeless. He said, no, I have to make a point here. That was his guidance. Is it going to be yours? Maybe not. I don't know. Would it be mine? I don't know. I didn't do it. But you will be guided. You. Because God is with you. You live and move in him. There is hope. But guilt would say there is no hope. And when you go, I don't know if I think all those things. Well, when you feel angry, when you feel afraid, when you feel lost, when you feel hopeless, then you believe in sin. That's it. And if you believe in sin, then you take all the rest of the goodies that come with it. You believe in sin, you believe in separation from your creator, thereby you believe in guilt, which is your worthlessness and your loss of identity. You do not know who you are. But luckily, we have a mighty gift in A Course in Miracles, right? We have a mighty workbook that directs us, but we also have this wonderful text